The truth is that people don't care who you are. You need to stop talking about yourself. You need to stop talking about who you share the stage with. You need to stop talking about how you help people and the millions of results you get for people, because all that stuff just can be a whole bunch of BS and things that people don't care about until they know that you have something of value to share. Bear with me, you're gonna wanna watch this. And if you've already watched this, then please understand, I'm trying to show you how to structure social media content for better engagement.
I mean is, do you think she'd go behind your back, try to hamstring you?
That's it. Step aside, Mert. This fucker's having himself an accident.
You don't push him off the roof. Because if you do trust her, there's no reason you can't keep that $35,000.
What did you say?
Something about keeping $35,000. Now this guy's hooked. He's listening, but he's also really pissed off. He's about to throw him off a roof. Let's see what happens next.
35,000.
30,000.
All of it.
All of it?
Every penny.
You better start making sense.
If you want to keep all that money, give it to your wife. The IRS allows a one-time only gift to your spouse for up to $60,000.
Bullshit. Tax-free?
Tax-free. IRS can't touch 1 cent.
You're that smart banker what killed his wife, aren't you?
He hooked him in, talked about the money because he knew this guy had a problem. And then he leads him on. He starts telling him, guys, there's a solution and I might show it to you. And now he's able to, the guy actually cares who he is. He says, you're that smart banker who killed his wife. Now, the guy only remembers who he is because of the fact that he's interested in what he has to offer. So we've hooked them in. There's an introduction that's happening. Now he's leading into something he's going to deliver that the guy actually wants.
Why should I believe a smart like you? So I can end up in here with you?
It's perfectly legal. Go ask the IRS. They'll say the same thing. Actually, I feel stupid telling you this. I'm sure you would have investigated the matter yourself.
Yeah, I don't need no smart wife-killing banker to tell me where the bear's sitting in the buckwheat.
Of course not. But you do need someone to set up the tax-free gift for you, and that'll cost...
You've overcome the guy's objections. The guy doesn't trust him, but he says, but you need this and you don't know how to do it. All right, so we hooked them in. He's got an introduction. He's led his anticipation to something he's about to deliver. And he hasn't asked for a single thing yet. That's what's important.
Yeah, a lawyer, for example.
Bunch of bastards.
Right. I suppose I could set it up for you. That would save you some money. If you get the forms, I'll prepare them for you. Nearly free of charge. I'd only ask 3 beers apiece for each of my co-workers.
He started by saying, hey, I know you got this problem about having to pay tons of taxes on this inheritance. And this guy got really pissed off. He doesn't trust him. He's a prisoner. And the prison guard, he's a case, by the way. He's not a good guy. He can still work with people, even if they're not aligned with you, if you understand what their pain is. And the guy didn't care who he was. After he realized he's got something, some knowledge, some hack, some trick that he can take advantage of. He says, hey, I know you. You're that banker who killed his wife. So remember, don't introduce yourself until the person cares that you've got something to offer them. And then he leads them on. He rattles off some information that tells the guy, informs him, hey, I know what I'm talking about. You should listen. So he gave him some additional information. And only at the very end, when the guy says, well, why should I trust you? He says, well, there is something I'd like in exchange. I'd like each of my coworkers to have 3 beers. If you watched the movie before, you know how this ends up. They make a deal together. The guy helps him sort out his taxes legally so that he doesn't have to pay this huge amount. And he also becomes really popular among the other prisoners because he made a deal where they all get to have some beers on that roof. I showed this to you because I want you to understand the significance of saying the right things in the right order in every single one of your videos you put online. And it's not just videos, it's email, it's copy, it's everything that has to do with putting your message out there. And if you'll notice inside this video, I barely talk about myself. I'm here so that you who are paying me the digital currency of time that you'll never get back, you're paying me. Now I have to deliver a drug. That drug is called dopamine. I'm trying to release dopamine into your bloodstream so you feel educated, edified, or entertained. And because this transaction keeps happening where you give me your time and I, in return, my responsibility, my job is to release dopamine into your bloodstream so you get addicted. And then we have this transaction that happens where I'm selling you these little hits of happiness or education, educate, edify, entertain. And in return, you're giving me time so that you'll listen to me and you'll realize, hey, this Ken guy knows a thing or two.